Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making this beautiful pattern and I'm going to show you how it's done. It's basically a 5-row repeat and I'm just going to take you step by step. It's very light, it's very airy, it's perfect for cardigans or maybe even scarf, and yes, give it a go. It's good fun and it's not that difficult to make. Okay, so what you're gonna need for that, or what I used, is obviously my yarn. I've got some leftover pink yarn, a 4mm hook, and obviously you're gonna need brew. Okay, and that's pretty much it, and the will to do it. So let's start. What you need for this beautiful pattern is to chain an odd number of stitches. So go ahead and make your slip knot, okay, and chain odd number. Okay, I'm gonna go and chain 21. Okay, so I've got 21, and what we're going to do next is we're going to put a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put a double crochet. Now if you want, you can place a stitch marker there, but if you don't need stitch marker, that's fine too. Okay, chain 1. Okay, in this same stitch we're going to put, or we're going to start making our double crochet 2 together. So start your double crochet, don't finish it, skip 1, and then in the next one, this is where you're going to do the double crochet 2 together. Chain 1. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, double crochet 2 together. So we're going to go back in that same stitch, skip 1, and then finish it in the next one. Chain 1. Okay, so again, start it in that same stitch that we've just done. Okay, skip 1, and then in the next one, that's where you're going to finish your double crochets 2 together. Chain 1. Okay, again in the same stitch. Okay, skip 1, and in the next one you're going to finish the double crochets 2 together. Chain 1. Okay, keep on going with that pattern, and then I'm gonna meet you once we are at the end. Okay, okay, we are nearly at the end. I've got 1, 2, 3 stitches left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do double crochet 2 together. So I'm continuing with that pattern, skip 1, okay, skip 1, and in this next one I'm gonna finish the double crochets 2 together, chain 1. Okay, again I'm gonna start it in that same stitch, and this time, because we're at the end and we've got 1 stitch left, we're gonna finish it in our last stitch. Okay, chain 1. So your work for your first row should look like this. Okay, let's turn our work. Okay, and we're going to start this next row with a single crochet into that first stitch and another single crochet into the chain 1 space. We're going to chain 1, we're going to skip 1, and in the next chain space we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, chain 1, skip 1, and make a single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, and make a single crochet. Okay, I'm going to continue with this pattern, and I'm going to meet you when we are at the end of this row. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of the row here, so I'm going to put a single crochet. So this is going to mirror our beginning, and then I'm going to put another single crochet into that first stitch. Okay, and we're going to begin row 3, so go ahead and chain 3 and turn your work. Okay, we're going to begin a row 3 by doing double crochet 2 together, but we're going to start in this first stitch. So go ahead and start your double crochet, don't finish it. Okay, you're going to skip 1, and in this chain space from the single crochets, this is where you're going to finish your double crochets 2 together. Chain 1. Okay, we're going to start it in the same chain. Start your double crochet, so just halfway, skip 1, and in the next one, that's where you're going to finish it with the second double crochet. Okay, we're going to repeat that. So go ahead, continue with this pattern, and I'm going to meet you once we are at the end. Okay, as you can see, I'm coming to the end of row 3. So I'm going to continue with that pattern. Double crochet 2 together. Just make sure that you skip 1 stitch and do it in that chain 1 space from the previous row. Okay, chain 1, same thing. So we're gonna start this, and you're gonna skip 1, and you're gonna do it in the first stitch. So the last double crochet 2 together is in the last stitch. Okay, so we've done that, and then you're not gonna chain 1, but what you'll do is you'll make a double crochet into that same stitch. Okay, we want that to mirror our beginning of that row. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So go ahead, chain 1, and turn your work. Okay, so for row 4, what we'll do is we are going to make a single crochet into that first stitch. Okay, we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to skip 1, and then in this space here we're going to do a single crochet. Okay, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet. Okay, you continue with this pattern, and I'm going to meet you at the end where we're going to finish this row together. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of that row. I'm continuing with that pattern. So I'm going to put single crochet, I'm going to chain 1, so that's my last space there, okay, and then I'm going to put a single crochet in the last, so this is our chain 3 that we did from the previous row. Okay, so that's our row 4 finished. Okay, to start row 5 is slightly different because we're only going to chain 2, okay, and then turn your work. Okay, so in the next stitch here, this is where we're going to do double crochet 2 together, because our chains count as a double crochet. Okay, chain 1 and then start your double crochet 2 together into that same stitch. Okay, skip 1, and in this space here, this is where you're gonna finish your double crochet 2 together. Chain 1, okay, continue with that pattern, and I'm gonna meet you at the end of row 5. Okay, so I'm coming at the end of row 5, so I've got one last chain space here, so I'm going to continue with that pattern. So I'm going to start my double crochet 2 together in the same stitch from before, skip 1, and in the next chain space, this is where you're going to finish your double crochet 2 together. Okay, chain 1, and then put another double crochet. Don't finish it, because we're going to finish this one in the last stitch. Okay, so that's going to be our double crochet 2 together. Okay, chain 1, and there you have it, guys. So that's your 5 row repeat for this pattern. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like this pattern. I do like it. I'm in the process of making a cardigan with this pattern, and so far it's looking great. If you did like my video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any other posts. Thank you all for joining me today.